Welcome!
Welcome back to Zeros of the Storm. This is week 3 of the Lunar Festival.
Yay!
We are your hosts.
We're having fun. I'm Spring Chicken.
And I'm going commando. Spring Chicken, it seems like love is in the air, so let's get to this game. We're here in the team selection spot with the blue team.
Choices are being made already.
Looks like Zaclonius is going for his medic. Will he get it this time?
Let's hope so.
Looks like K4000 is locked in with Johanna. Xenok might just have to rechose his thing.
Looks like we have Li Ming and Lunara, 2 assassinitos.
Now,
and we have Medic!
Medic has locked in, and Xenok is going with Sylvanas. Now, I hear Xenok is fairly experienced with this character.
Obsessed, more like. Sorry, we were talking about something else.
Now, we're the other team.
Elfie124 and Zack.
Zack going in with Diablo.
And we're waiting.
Now it looks like on the other team,
Tassadar!
Now it looks like they're gonna need another healer if they really want to keep up with the medic heals. Tassadar is great for shielding, but not so much a healer.
We have Grey Maid and Sergeant Hammer joining the blue team. Seems like a pretty well-rounded team for once.
I'd say so, though the addition of 2 specialists is a little strange. A little unconventional, but I think they can pull it off.
They can make it work if they really try.
Looks like Despop is addressing his concerns, the dual specializations as well.
But all good, as he says.
All good indeed. Spring Chicken. Now, it looks like we got an Abathur, which is an interesting choice instead of another support.
It could hinder them or win them the game.
Now, the game has begun. Let's see.
Time to spank that monkey!
Now, the blue team is...
not giving a shit.
Nope. Red team is Zaclonius and Xenok going after the monkey.
They want to spank it together.
No one else wants to spank the monkey. Looks like K4000, our Johanna player today, is having some issues dropping in and out. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt the team later. Looks like the red team got their monkey spanked thoroughly. Blue team is off to the top lane.
The entire team is going north.
Red team is splitting up evenly, as one might expect.
Wait, it looks like Johanna could experience some... oh! She's found them all!
Not looking good for Johanna.
I guess she could use a bit of a heal.
She is one of the more spongy, tanky classes.
Damage sponge, I believe you're trying to say.
That is exactly what I'm trying to say.
Pretty sweet mount on gray hair.
That's a gray mane, Spring Chicken. Now, it looks like the 4 members of the team are coming up to fight in a very early team battle.
Only not even a minute in.
It looks like Sylvanas is taking the option to just check out the bottom lane here. Get some experience for the team while the other team is not present.
Seems very quiet down south. Now, as we can see, a healer such as the medic really helps team battles in these situations as compared to previous rounds.
Yes, I might even go as far as saying that the medic is the best healer in the game.
Literally, how can you get through any round without it?
Any team without a medic ain't gonna have shit luck.
Looks like Zack decided to leave.
Diablo.
And Johanna, dead.
Diablo back in the game. Looks like there's internet connectivity issues on both teams.
All across the board. Okay, and our first shrine is about to come active.
Looks like we got Tassadar and Lunara coming in first, but red team not too far behind. We got
Sergeant Hammer, making a stand.
Medic supporting her, and Grey Main.
Looks like Poison can barely handle being healed. Okay, let's see who can win this tug of war of minion kills.
Now looks like we got some more support. The entire red team has joined the fray, coming to support their teammates. It looks like they've got the advantage, and are pushing back the blue team. Li Ming, Tassadar, and Lunara not quite formidable
against everybody.
No.
Stop pushing your nose while you commentate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, it looks like a one-sided fight for this first shrine.
Yes, quite indeed. They are summoning it right now.
Immediately.
Red team getting the advantage in the match. Getting the early
Mortar
enforcer.
Getting the Mortar Punisher right off the bat. This could set the trend for the rest of the match, but we'll see what surprises lie ahead.
Grey Mane keeping up the team morale.
That's a Despop for you. Always keeping up morale.
Now it seems like the blue team is trying to give the red team some opposition, but with that Punisher, it's just not quite enough.
It's too bad Abathur couldn't be here to join his team.
Where is Abathur? Not here.
Not there. Try to the south lane instead of south where nobody is.
Not there either, but we have Li Ming doing something.
Well, it
Looks like
seems-
we got a ping going to the South Mercenaries.
Someone signaled to for them get on the move.
Looks like Sylvanas and Greymane teaming up to take down the Mercs. Now this is quite the revelation.
Why so?
Well, you see, in Warcraft lore, Greymane and Sylvanas are sort of mortal enemies. When the wall to Ganaeus was first broken open, Sylvanas led her Forsaken army to decimate the Worgen forces.
Sorry I asked. But anyway, with them working together, could love blossom on the battlefield?
Well, we'll just have to see.
Imagine the kids. Never mind, don't do that.
I don't think that's quite possible, as Sylvanas is technically undead.
That's not possible. Okay, it looks
No.
like we're doing a Merc roundup.
Yeah, looks like Sylvanas and Greymane just gonna decimate those mercenaries, give their team an advantage on pushing the blue team back.
And hopefully stalling the blue team until the next shrine appears. Alright, and the alarm has sounded. 5 seconds to the North Shrine.
Let's watch this North Shrine.
Okay.
Nothing happening yet.
It looks like Greymane says, I need Demana.
The mana is quite the good to have.
Careful to going in. We're just kidding, Despop. We appreciate your effort.
Now, it looks like we got Deviant. Sylvanas trying to take on the Mercs. Will this pay off? Will this give that team the extra push to distract the blue team?
Well, right now the minion count is looking fairly one-sided. 20 to 4. 5. Oh, but here comes red team bulldozing blue team out of the pit.
Sylvanas finally coming into the support.
Let's hope she's pretty down on health. Oh, here we go. Medic rectifying that situation.
No need to worry about health when you got a medic with full mana pool. Now, it looks like someone went down. Greymane is down. He got a little careless, admitting his own defeat.
At least he's, yes.
Yes. Now, it
Oh,
looks like
Sergeant Hammer didn't get out of there soon enough.
quite an upset. Thrown in and paralyzed by Diablo and locked down from the other moves. I'm a professional.
Looks like blue team can really manage to stay as one unit, but they still get pushed back with the superior techniques of the other team.
Red team looks like they really need to pull back.
But they're not giving up easy.
They need to regroup their forces.
Oh, can they upset? Oh, this could be an upset. Because the blue team only needs one more minion, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get it.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. It looks like they just spun.
Sneaky wizard from the rear.
That's one way to put it.
You'll get it next time. Okay, let's see how fast they can take down the Punisher. This would be an opportune moment for the blue team to come around from the other side.
But it looks like they're not. They're slowly filing in one by one. Looks like they're going for the mercenary camp that Sylvanas already started. Taking advantage of the little work that needs to be completed.
Damn scavengers.
The Punisher is down, and the red team is free to continue demolishing the blue team.
It looks like everyone's going for their mercs now.
The hunt for the mercenaries. Let's just hope that none of them have a mouth.
What?
Otherwise, this could be a rowdy match.
Okay.
Let's not break any walls now.
Okay, let's see. Who
Especially
can
of
get
the
the
fourth dimension. Oh, why would you do that? Now, it looks like we got some team battle going on here. But red team being able to push off the blue team, taking those mercs, and pushing back the blue team even further with said mercs to, again, push back the blue team.
Good job. You're a professional.
That I am not. I mean, yes.
It seems like the red team keeps coming out on the brink of defeat. But they just managed to pull back with only minor losses this time around.
They really need to regroup, recoup, and redecimate.
Looks like they're abandoning the medic. But the medic got the hit.
Everybody needs a good Hearthstone once in a while.
Okay, oh, I think I saw Artanis. Or Arthas. What's Artanis doing here? Get him out of here!
What's Arthas doing in here?
Yes. You must have a speech impediment in your brain.
You're the one who sang the wrong heroes.
Sang it?
I believe you mean Tassadar, my friend.
I meant Abathur.
Well, there we go. Completely different hero.
Looks like Diablo tried to use his ultimate technique, but he was stopped in his tracks.
Got a team battle going on here. The blue team pushing back
Getting
Nothing.
pushed back by
Getting
the red
pushed back
team.
by the red team. My sorry. My color's not good.
My sorry, we could speak. No.
My color's not good. Forgive my speak.
So it looks like the red team is gonna just dominate another shrine,
Blue team
unless the
coming
blue
again.
team has something to say about it.
Diablo rushing in with his disturbance.
Looks like if he could get to that medic, there'd be a little more strain on the red team's actions.
Wizard harassing Sylvanas with her beam. That might come back again.
Maybe not.
Now, it looks like the red team is a little disorganized, a little broken up.
Blue team has a chance to steamroll, but it's too late.
Red team was able to pull through the Punisher.
Looks like Johanna and Greymane's efforts will not be in vain. Looks like Diablo really has it out for that medic. Can he catch up? Nope.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Nope, but looks like Sylvanas is going to try and stalk around. Nope, never mind.
Looks like
go for
everyone's
the
just
heal
licking their wounds and gonna support the Punisher.
Now, the red team here looks like they're trying to recoup, get back out there, get that team support, and really try and take advantage of the summoned Punisher.
Yes. But to decimate as many forts as possible. Meanwhile, the recently revived Greymane and Johanna are gonna get the empty lanes because this is an easy opportunity for more EXP.
That is true, and we just missed it just a little while ago with Sylvanas hunting down Diablo and totally kicking his ass.
I believe that's called total ponage.
I believe that's a decade-old term. That still is very true.
It's retro. Kids love it. Like a typewriter.
Now, it looks like the medic was not able to keep up the heals on the Sergeant Hammer. How will this affect their push?
Hopefully not that bad. But it might be a good idea to get out of there as blue team is amassing past the gate.
Now, it looks like Sylvanas is already on that. Medic needing another hint to get the fuck out.
Okay, let's see. Now it's another race for the mercs until the next shrine appearance.
Diablo continuing to have connection issues. But the red team is trying to gang up again and take on more mercs.
You know the old saying, more mercs, you might win better.
That is a great saying.
I remember it all the time. It's written on the back of my arm. This isn't my arm.
Now, Sergeant Hammer meeting the opposition in the center lane. What is she doing?
It seems like nothing can scare her. Probably should have.
Probably, well, looks like Zaclonius hard in the right place, trying to save her. Just a little too slow and a little too late.
Looks like they're waiting for their team before trying again. In the memory of Sergeant Hammer, it appears. And we have another shrine activating!
Right in the center, no one has to go very far. But will blue team be able to pull this one?
Let's see, it's been pretty even. Well, if we look at the remaining forts on the map, it's more in favor of red team this time. Looks like Johanna's gone stim pack crazy. Can she stay alive?
Going a little overzealous with that.
Apparently not. Apparently it's a wasted gift. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we can...
Now these three have been the star players of the game.
The healer, the specialist, and the killer.
Really decimating the battlefield, these three of them. Between their dynamic appeals and total kick-assery, they can take on almost anybody.
Okay, now we have an Archon on the field. Let's see how that upsets the game.
Why does everything always have to upset the game? Why can't things unset the game? Or downset the game? What are you talking about, Spring Chicken?
Thank you, Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, it looks like red teams will easily capture this shrine, but anything could happen.
It's still relatively close. I mean, okay,
Here comes Diablo for the support.
A little less close, but it's still close. No, it's not anymore.
Looks like two heroes have been taken out, just the medic and the Worgen.
Looks like blue team actually managed to push back the red team. But Johanna jumping in for the save. Is she gonna survive this onslaught? No.
Let's see if red team can get the remaining 4 minions before blue team wins.
Now, it sounds easy to do, but with this force being pushed back the way they are, they're still gonna be able to do it.
They take it in the face and push back as hard as they could.
Sometimes, you just have to take it in the face.
No matter what Diablo can throw at you.
Now, it looks like we got half the team dead. Sylvanas and Sergeant Hammer spawning to the field, or everybody.
Just waiting on Johanna.
Now, the whole team seems a little disorganized at this moment. Looks like Sylvanas is gonna go for more mercenaries. Good choice, push back the blue team. Johanna gonna take center lane. Looks like Sylvanas got some support from the medic, and Johanna has decided to join them.
Okay, now it looks like the team dynamic is returning.
Yes, we got a team of 4 again, and Sergeant Hammer slowly coming along, going for the south.
It's really obvious when a team acts as one. There's less death and less frustration for their part.
Yes.
I can only imagine.
Who would have imagined that in a game about battling teams, you would have to work as a team to win?
Shocking, I know.
Looks like red team is really cleaning up the board of all the mercs.
Blue team only seems to have one team of mercs up north, and I doubt it's gonna make much of an impact.
Sylvanas going for the pursuit. Not really going anywhere this time.
It looks like the entire team is going mid, except for Sergeant Hammer, who's soloing south.
Sergeant Hammer seems to really like going solo, and blue team taking advantage of her deviance.
Defiance.
Same difference.
Okay, let's see how this final fort of the mid lane push can go. It looks to go pretty one-sided, as the structure cannot attack back thanks to Sylvanas.
We got some Artanis, and I'm pulling your mistakes now. Some Passadar coming in. Try to,
We don't even start with the same letter. Oh, and it looks like the red team's going for the core right away.
Now, do you think this is it?
It could be. Do we have a stim pack Johanna? And not quite dead, so this could go any way. Going commando?
Looks like the Greymane taking on 2 heroes. Quite a task.
And Johanna did perish among one of our ramblings.
What a shame.
Well, unfortunately the red team was not able to get through the force field. Hopefully their next attempt will have a more positive effect for them.
Now we've got another shrine spawning. Sylvanas is going in for the early nab. Trying to get the things there.
Try to do the thing with stuff. I'm a professional.
No.
Oh, and whoa, that is quite the explosion from Diablo.
Looks like Sylvanas is getting a toasty tushy.
That would have been great without the juice in the middle.
I think it adds character.
Okay, let's see who is going to claim the north this time.
Red team pushing back the blue team. Sylvanas taking down Diablo after Diablo takes down her newfound wolfy friend.
At least revenge was had this day.
Sylvanas and Medic and Johanna looks completely unopposed, but now we got Tassadar coming in from the rear, soon to be a Diablo following suit. But will that be enough to take over the North Shrine while the red team gets more kills?
I'm gonna say no. They need 10 more minions and 3 heroes taking them down.
Looks like blue team's not even gonna try.
He could, but it would be foolhardy to just rush in on his own. For once, the blue team is taking it cautiously, but unfortunately, it did not pay off.
No, it did not.
But now we have the Frozen Punisher!
Completely decimating the top lane encampment. I'm a professional.
Top lane encampment. He's another supervisor for this show. Alright, this looks like quite the healthy push for red team. Blue team should be quaking in their skivvies.
Really gaining some ground.
It's funny, I haven't seen much of Abathur around this match.
That's true. Where is Abathur?
It looks like he might be center lane there. He's summoned an abomination of some kind.
What an abomination. Now it looks like we got red team retreating. It's a legitimate strategy.
After a successful push, they're recuperating. Probably need some mana and health.
Tactical retreats are necessary.
Yes.
Looks like blue team taking on the mercenaries. Stealing them away from Sylvanas.
Well, I think she'll have her chance for revenge in just a moment.
Sylvanas and Greymane teaming up again for another Merc run.
Love is indeed in the air. I just hope we don't see them doing it Worgen style.
That would be inappropriate. Looks like Sylvanas is going in for the kill.
Oh, Tassadar, out of there like a lightning.
Taking down Lunara fairly easily.
Yes, she has high attack and good corrosive damage, but she cannot take a punch.
No, she can't. Her dainty little deer legs just cripple under the force of things.
Now imagine if she were a half rhino.
That is a combination I would like to see.
After the show, once I've left.
It's a deal. Get out.
Screw you, we have 8 minutes. I mean, how would I know?
Now it looks like another shrine is opening in the center. Sylvanas taking the lead. Chasing after the blue team. Maybe you might want to consider that.
Yeah, we
Looks
have
like she is.
we have a support, a warrior, and an assassin. Oh, it looks like they've got her by the neck, and she's dead again.
Now it's starting to look like the red team is falling apart a little bit, not able to coordinate their team attacks. All going off, doing their own thing.
Together.
Yep. I mean, where's
Oh, and look, it's like Johanna has left the game.
Johanna losing connection, or maybe just rage quitting for some reason. Who knows?
Hard to say. Oh, and Diablo just barely. Looks like he couldn't keep up with Medic.
Without their tank, what will they do?
It's anyone's guess. Looks like Medic and Greymane almost died like several times. Like for real.
Totally for real.
For real, yo.
Like, oh my god, they could have died.
Like,
It would have been like the worst.
like faux show. Oh god. Looks like Medic trying to get those minion kills, but she can't get more than... She can't get 23 and... No. Wait, how much was the math?
Math is not your professionalism.
That's why I commentate!
Like they say, if you can't do math, talk over videos on the internet.
Looks like we have the first death from Medic from the entire match. Pretty good so far.
Stay in school, and don't be like Xenok. Psych. Xenok, psych.
Xenok, psych! Oh, it looks like there's lag among the troops.
Blue team is starting to recuperate from their battles.
24-minute
doing
slouch.
stuff. I'm professional.
You mean their 24-minute slouch? Looks like they're coming in from behind.
Looks like they're really pulling up their slacks, giving it the old college try, really giving the red team a run for their money.
You're talking like William Shatner.
I am not. William Shatner is quite different than what I speak. Also, sentences that make sentences.
Breathe.
I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me.
Not air, that's for sure. Okay, looks like the blue team has made it all the way to the inner red fort in the center. Oh, never mind. It doesn't exist anymore.
Red team just still trying to recuperate from their fallen.
Apparently, Medic is dealing with lag, and Johanna has left.
It looks like Sylvanas is going to get owned again by the combination of Lunara's dots and the...
Dots?
That's called, it's damage over time. Learn the acronyms.
She wasn't polka dot. What the hell are you talking about? Looks like Johanna's wasting the stim pack and leaving Medic to die.
Not quite a team player.
Stupid AI?
Or is it? We don't quite really know at this point.
It said that Johanna dropped, but now we're not sure. And yet the blue team is at the red's core. This could be the end. If they didn't keep falling back.
Now it looks like the red team managing to push them back just slightly enough to delay their defeat. Waiting for the rest of their teammates to respawn.
It looks like red team was definitely not going out without a fight. There's Abathur, who's been quiet most of this round. Made it all the way there with his abomination.
Looks like the spawning of the other shrine has distracted the blue team, wanting to get that extra push. Now, looks like are we gonna see some grouping up, some team play come back into play with the red team?
Here's hoping for the red team's sake, because blue team is completely covering that shrine.
Now, let's see if they can make it in time. The shrine has just become activated, and blue team is getting a little bit of a head start, but this can turn anyway. Now, it looks like we did have a whole team, and now half the team has disappeared.
Yes, Sergeant Hammer just went off on their own, and Medic was trying to catch up after being respawned. But unfortunately, Sylvanas paid the price.
Now, we got another team battle going on here. Blue team.
Being pushed back quite easily.
That's what happens when you have a teammate. Now, nice.
Nice Hammer.
Nice kill by the Sergeant Hammer. Sylvanas looking like she's got some hopes down.
Her morale could do with an improvement.
But it looks like the morale might just change now with the red team summoning this Punisher. Now we've got a whole
the entire
here.
team following.
Most of the team following.
Oh, but it looks like Lunara is at the red's core. Will this distract the red team from their assaults?
Well,
probably not, because it's looking pretty good for them.
Got 4 members of the team and a Punisher taking on the south lane. We got Lunara attacking the red core, but with Sylvanas spawning right in time to push Lunara away.
And look at that, it looks like the blue team is taking them out now. Oh, never mind, the fort is still standing. Where is Johanna going?
They are about to assault the base while Sylvanas is tracking
Hunting down Lunara.
Now this really is a game of cat and mouse. Will it be enough?
Unfortunately, that's gotta be. Looks like the core is about to bite it.
Let's take a look at this final push.
And it
that is the game.
Fruitful for red team. Good job, indeed.
That is a win to our heroes.
Finally, first win of the season.
Of the preseason season.
The off preseason season.
Let's take a look at that scoreboard. Now, it looks like on the red team, we got Lunara pushing out some decent damage. Abathur, not really sure what he was doing here.
Looks like he was focusing on siege damage for the most part.
Which, with a distracted red team taking on the other members of the team, or blue team, it's confusing because this is backwards.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we're gonna say the colors we see there, not the ones you see at the top.
Li Ming really shining on the blue team, and the whole game doesn't matter. It's subjective.
If you're colorblind, you won't have this problem.
Li Ming really pumping out the most damage in the entire game with the 97. The next closest being a Greymane at 70, followed by Sylvanas at
Lunara at 79.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like red team just kicked ass and then damaged them. I guess whatever. Looks like we got best in game still. Abathur with the siege damage. Second
Which
best
is surprising.
coming with Sylvanas, or not Sylvanas.
Sergeant Hammer.
And best team XP contribution going to Sergeant Hammer. And then Abathur with a whopping 31,781.
Looks like he did everything he could to not engage heroes.
Didn't really work out too well though.
No, let that be a lesson, you slug.
Now that everybody.
Let's see how the blue-red team did.
Well, it looks like Morales being the best healer in the game. Healing the most.
Wow.
Out of everyone.
It's not just 100,000 more than Terracidar. It's 111,000.
Math is not your strong suit.
It's an estimate, Mr. Calculator.
Sylvanas doing some decent damage, decent siege, some good hero damage, and some good XP contribution. The whole team really pretty good. Although I have word that Sylvanas was leading the pack on most of these stats earlier in the game.
Funny, you should have to point that out.
Sergeant Hammer bringing up the siege damage, decent hero damage, but the best XP contribution. And then Greymane really pumping out the DPS. Or as they say on the streets, the deeps. We got the deeps here on the streets.
I think this has gone on longer than it should have.
This has been Zeros of
the Storm.
I'm Going Commando.
I'm Spring Chicken.
And we'll see you
next time.
Probably.
Greetings viewers, Eddie here. We here at Words on Play Studios thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, there are more where that came from, so like, comment, and subscribe so you can be up to date with all of our videos. In the meantime, click the annotations on the screen to see more of these two moronic flashbags making fools of themselves.